Hello guys, this is Silva here again. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys a VIX 75 index strategy. Alright, this is volatility 75 index. This is the 50-minute time frame. Okay, so this strategy is for scalping in the market. Alright, you use it to get into the market as quick as possible and then you get out. Right, you don't need to hold trade for long using this strategy. Okay, so make sure to watch this video to the end. All right, I'll be explaining how to use the strategy effectively in order to become profitable. All right, so without wasting much of our time, I'll jump straight into the topic of the day. All right, now this is how this strategy works. This is how this powerful strategy works. All right, now these indicators here are set to help you confirm your signal in the market. All right, to help you confirm the sell and the buy signals in the market. All right, so and these moving averages here, they are to help you, they are to help guide you on the direction the market is going. All right, so whenever you see that this yellow line is below the blue moving average, all right, this is the 100 moving average and then this is the 21 moving average. All right, so whenever the yellow is below the blue one, it means the price is now in a downtrend. All right, and any trade you are to be looking for is going to be a sell trades only. All right, you want to be taking sell entry whenever this yellow is below the blue moving average, and whenever it's above it, you want to be looking for buy trades only. All right, so that is how basically this strategy works. All right, and here is when the indicator window one here comes in. This is what it serves. This is its function. All right, now the function of the indicator window here, this blue line here, it's going to tell you when price has gotten to the overbought level, which is the safest place you are to look for your sell entry. All right, now when price gets to this place, all right, this is our overbought level. Now this is trying to tell you that price has gotten to a very strong resistance area. All right, and any moment from then it will start reversing to the downside. All right, so whenever you see that this yellow line is below the blue moving average and then this indicator here gets to the overbought level, so immediately you get this confirmation on the indicator window. All right, you go in quickly for a sell. All right, so that's how it works. All right, now you can see that's the sell example for this one. Right, so you can see that by the time the yellow line crosses above our blue moving average, you wait for a signal on the indicator window. All right, so you can see this is the retest. All right, here on the main chart, and then as you can see here, it gave the signal. All right, the indicator gave you the signal that you should be buying. All right, because price has gotten to the oversold level here. All right, price has gotten to the oversold level here, which means you have to be looking for buy entry. All right, so you can see, so immediately you got this, you can see the price starts reversing to the upside. All right, just as it did here. All right, now that's how the strategy work. All right, but there's one more thing you need to know on, all right, in order to stay accurate and stay profitable with this strategy. All right, one thing you need to apply again is the last condition is what we call candlestick patterns. All right, so if you don't have the price knowledge, all right, or know what, or know how price action works, then you should go and learn that. All right, this last condition here has to do with candlestick pattern. All right, in this area here you need to get a candlestick pattern. All right, so you can see this bearish candle here having a long wick. All right, and you can see that the body is also longer than the previous candle. All right, the previous green candle over here. Right, so this is giving you a full bearish signal. All right, to go for the sell. All right, so you can see once you know to this kind of candlestick pattern, you'll be able to get the sell, and the next candlestick that follow was also still having a long wick. All right, and is giving us something like an inverter hammerhead. All right, or you can call it the falling star or whatever it is. All right, so what I'm trying to say here is that you need to get a candlestick pattern, all right, to further confirm your confirmation of the sell before you go in order to be more safer, all right, using this strategy. All right, so that's basically all you need for this strategy to work perfectly for you. All right, so you can see here we are having a long wick. All right, this red candlestick here is having a long wick, and then the green one engulfing the other one here. All right, so this is kind of giving you, and then the next candlestick that follow again is giving us this this is what we call the hammerhead. All right, the hammerhead candlestick pattern. So all these things here are giving you the signal for a buy. All right, so once you see something like this, then you quickly go in, you place your stop loss below this area, and then you target for the next area of structure. All right, so that's how basically this strategy works. All right, so this is a very simple strategy for scalping on the volatility 75 index. All right, so you can also use it on currency pairs. All right, this strategy is usable on all the volatility indices. All right, so what I want you guys to do is to take this strategy, back test it, or you demo trade it for like a week or two in order to master how it works, all right, perfectly, before you can go in with your hard-earned money. All right, so that's basically what I have for you guys in today's video. I don't want the video to be too long, so I believe you with this little explanation I've given. All right, this is a very simple strategy, so you don't need to be confused on anything here. All right, first of all, you want price, this yellow line here, to cross below your blue moving average. Right now, this is giving you, this is trying to show you that price is now bearish. All right, so when it crosses above the blue line, then this is now giving you the signal that price is now bullish. All right, so you look for buy signals here only, and when it's below, you look for sell signals here only. It's as simple as that. And here on the indicator window, this blue line here needs to get to the overbought level. You need to touch this line here before you think of to sell. All right, whenever the yellow line is below. All right, and here again, this blue line here needs to touch this red line below before you think of to buy. All right, now quickly before I forget, this middle line here, this 50 line, is for those of you who have a small account or you don't want to stay in the market too long. You can decide to use this area here as your first TP, and then this area here is going to be your second TP. All right, so whenever price get to this level, you sell from here, you hold till it gets to this area, and you can decide to close here, or you hold till you get to the 15 level. All right, now when I say you need to wait for a candlestick confirmation, it doesn't entirely mean that you always need to wait for that. All right, there are some time you need to just go in aggressively. All right, if you know that the market is going to go up. All right, for those of you who don't have price action and price action knowledge, you can just use this indicator here. Whenever it get to this level, you know that it's going to sell, you just sell and place your stop loss above this structure. All right, so long as the risk you are taking is not too much and you are willing to take it, then it's fine, you can just go in. So that's all for this strategy. Those of you who have watched to this extent and you have not yet subscribed, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. And for those of you who have not yet joined the Telegram channel, the link is in the description of this video. Do make sure to join and your life will never remain the same. So before I go, guys, I want to quickly remind you guys about the powerful boom and crash strategy for growing as little as a $5 account. All right, so if you are a beginner out there, all right, and you have been blowing your accounts, I have a simple strategy, a VIP strategy specifically designed for boom and crash. All right, now this strategy doesn't matter, it doesn't matter even if you're a beginner. All right, you can use it to grow as little as a $5 account, so long as you can open position in the market with this strategy. Okay, so if you're interested, you check the description. If you're interested, you check the description of this video. You're going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Make sure to message me and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. Okay, before I go, I want to quickly share with you guys the indicator setup now. All right, I have not yet forgotten about that. So you click on this F icon. All right, after clicking on that, you search for your moving average. Right, you click on this plus icon, you search for the moving average. Now these are the properties. All right, these are the properties. The period is 21, shift is 0, method is simple. All right, time frame is all time frame, the color is yellow, 3 pixel. You click on done. Now for the second moving average, you click on this plus icon again. Now the period for this one is 100, the color is blue, 4 pixel. All right, every other thing is the same. You click on done. All right, now you click on the main plus icon again. You search for your stochastic oscillator. All right, this one here is for the level. All right, so you make everything here 1. Price field is low high, method is simple. The level, you set it to 85, 15 and 50. This is our TP level, the first TP, so you set it to 50. you make the color red, 3 pixel, you click on done, right? So the time frame is all time frame. The style, under the style here, the main, you make it the color of your background, 1 pixel. The signal, you do the same thing, then you click on done. All right, so the last one here is still a stochastic oscillator. Now if you add the first stochastic oscillator, you are going to have these 3 lines here, this 85 line, the 50 line, and the 15 line here. All right, so that's what the first stochastic oscillator is for. Now for the second one, you click on this indicator window 1 plus icon, you search for the stochastic oscillator again. Now the care period, you make it 5, you make the D period 3, slowing is 3, price sheet is low high, method is simple, time frame is all time frame. Now under the style, the main, you make it color blue, 3 pixel. The signal is the color of your background, 1 pixel. You click on done. Then you are going to have this blue line here on your indicator window, right? So that's how to set the strategy up. All right, so I'll be taking my leave now. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video to your friends and family. All right, so that's it, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching.